My mom had dementia, and me and my sister would go through photos with her. There was this one time when I looked in the back of her closet, and I saw this box that said Mom's old photos. I'm like, cool. All of them were in black and white. And then I go, Mom, who is this? And that's your grandmother. Then I see this photo underneath there. It says our wedding, and it's clearly a husband and wife. I never met my grandfather. So I got my mom's magnifying glass. They were very well preserved, but you could see that the cuff had been tucked up underneath on the jacket. And so it was too long, and it was kind of falling off the shoulders. And it was a men's jacket, and the hands were really small. And then I noticed that the male had hair tucked up underneath the hat. I really didn't know what I was looking at until I finally realized that this is a woman dressed as the groom. I've just got the chills now just thinking about the fact that I found this, and I felt not alone anymore. I just felt so validated of who I was as a lesbian, because it wasn't just me as my grandmother. She's standing right next to another woman that's dressed as a man, and underneath the photos it says our wedding. The photos were anywhere from 1910 up until about 1922 on their farm in Wisconsin. Putting myself in my grandmother's position, by the fact that it was 1915, there were people that were put into mental institutions for gay sex or for anything that was considered non-conformist, or anything that they considered at that point deviant behavior. And so there was crimes that people would be charged with for just finding these photos. So it was dangerous for these photos to have been kept. There were photos of her and my grandfather's wedding. That was in 1921. So I knew that the relation she had with the person standing next to her, the woman, was taken in 1915. So that was considerably much sooner than she did with my grandfather. So I knew that there was a clear separation of time. So I just started taking all the pictures out of the box and just started going through each one of them with a magnifying glass and identifying them. There was probably about 15 pictures of women that were dressed in men's clothing. I couldn't imagine that this was happening. I was seeing what I was seeing and experiencing what I was experiencing at the same time. It was kind of like this out-of-body experience where you just feel that this can't be your life, because you thought you had your life all figured out by now. You were the one lesbian in the family, that was it, and you had it all figured out until everything changes and you realize, okay, I'm not the only one that loved the way I loved.